Is that right? My people live rent-free all up in them noggins, boy. I think it's hilarious. Thank you for all the attention. The thing that stood out the most for me is you're calling yourself a Nigerian mixed with Akan Ashanti. You know, and that's what's interesting. I bet you didn't know that this woman right here is your mama. She's the one that named Nigeria Nigeria. So what do you people actually know about your history? Your proud history as of being a Nigerian, which you were named this by her. And you were named an African by the colonizers. So who are you really? You see, that's a prisoner of war title. Everything that they have called all of us are prisoner of war terms. And you're so proud of those terms. Here it is blown up. Flora Shaw gave you that name, Nigerian. She named Nigeria. There it is, close up. Since you mentioned Ashanti and Yoruba and all them, let me school you about your history, okay? You people actually came from America, South America to be exact. You people were part of the Wari tribe. Sometimes it's spelled W-A-R-I, H-U-A-R-I, and W-A-R-E. You people began in South America, and you emerged and evolved from there, and then you moved on to modern-day Africa. People from the Wari tribe are everywhere. They're in the Caribbean, they're in America, they're all over Africa. So there's just remnants and traces of them. They actually intertwine themselves in the Moshe Kingdom, which are the Hebrews, the Uru, the original Ethiopians. And, you know, everyone's just kind of like a hodgepodge mixture of each other. However, the actual Waris were cloth makers. They were weavers. They actually invented the loom. And as I showed in a previous video, which I know you have not seen, they made kente robes, which were worn by their priests, their kings, their tribal leaders. And the word Wari means warrior, which was Asante. And some of the tribes pronounce it Ashanti. Since you think you know who you are, but you really don't. The Ashantis were priests. So they were a part of the Moshe Kingdom until Moshe, which is Moses, expelled them. He kicked them out because they were wild. And after Moshe kicked them out from amongst the Moshe Kingdom, the Moshe Empire, they migrated to modern-day Africa. Now, who were these people? Truly, they were the bomb.com. Gotta give it to them. The Waris were very, very intelligent people, and they were everything under the sun. Every profession you can possibly think of. That's who the Wari Kingdom was. And again, those in America, those in the Caribbean have the Wari blood in them, as well as the Moshe blood, as a lot of the Waris and Moshes mixed with each other. Who are those people today? Well, these are the people that speak the Kwa languages. And in modern day Africa, they are the Akan of Ivory Coast and Ghana, the Yoruba, like these are the people that you mentioned, Yoruba, Akan.